guys, it's Coach Ben. I want to take a couple minutes and talk about our upcoming training cycle. This will be the last training cycle of our training year that, if you've been with us, we started last April after the Open last year. That would be 2016 finished. So I'm calling this cycle the Showtime cycle. This is your chance to showcase your fitness that you've built over the last 12 months in the Open, which I hope all of you will sign up for, and we'll talk more about that later. So just getting right into it, the Showtime cycle. On Monday, we're going to be hitting a max effort upper lift. So we're going to cycle between press, push press, and a closed grip bench press. And I'm going to be asking you to hit either a heavy 3, a heavy 2, or a heavy single. Now, the way this is going to be written is going to be a little different than how we've been doing the strength work previously. So you're going to see something like this. So what this means is that we've got a set of 8, a set of 5, a set of 3, another set of 3, and then another set of 3. On each one of those, I want you to increase in weight so that then your heaviest set is going to be this final 3. Your coach will give you a guideline on where they want you to be. So for example, I would recommend aiming for about 85% on your final set of 3. That would be a good set at that point. But it's going to allow for a little bit of individualization depending on how you're feeling, your levels of fatigue, and just hitting a heavy 3 and calling it good from that point. On Monday, the WOD is going to be focused on upper assistance, so things that are going to help or accent your upper body movements, such as some gymnastics, pull-ups, push-ups, dips, shoulder to overhead with a barbell, things along this line. On Tuesday, we're going to be doing some EMOM Oli work with submaximal weights. So this is going to be anywhere from probably 70 to 90%, working on position, posture, and executing the movement as well as we can at a set time with our EMOM. The WOD that day is going to be focused on Oli barbell cycling. So this is movements that you're going to be most commonly see in the Open, such as like a power snatch, a ground to overhead, things along those lines. So we're working on breaking things up into sets of 3, sets of 5, sets of 8, manageable sets that you should be able to practice at a lighter weight. Wednesday is going to be very similar in setup to Monday, but now it's lower body movements. So once again, I'm going to be asking you to work within a rep scheme similar to this, and we're going to be cycling through back squat, front squat, and deadlift, our basic strength movements. The WOD that day is going to be lower assistance, so we'll be working on things that are going to accent and help your lower body movements, such as box jumps, pistols, walking lunges, overhead walking lunges, things along those lines. Thursday, as you guys know, is our rest day here at CrossFit Amatak. You're welcome to come into Open Gym and work on any skills that you specifically think you need to, but otherwise I recommend taking a full rest that day. On Friday, we will come in and we will dedicate some time to going over gymnastics skills. I'm going to try to focus on the movements that are going to be most commonly coming up in the Open, such as pull-ups, toes to bar, handstand push-ups, and even a little bit of muscle-up work. The WOD that day, we're going to try to leave enough time to get in about 30 minutes of steady aerobic work. This could be set up as an EMOM or just as kind of a continuous flow. The idea here is that we want to get a good sweat on, we want to get some skill practice in, practicing the skill that we just learned and had a nice lesson about, but we don't want to get too beat up, we don't want to be too sore, we want to feel better when we finished than before we started, because Saturday is the Open WOD, right? And so this is where we're asking you to go 100%, shoot everything you've got. We're going to be there cheering each other on, counting each other's reps, really asking for a max effort. So you can see the whole weekly flow kind of builds up. So we get in a good amount of stimulus in the first part of the week, take a little bit of rest, freshen ourselves up on Friday, and then come on in Saturday morning and get ready to hit it. If you have any questions about the cycle, feel free to ask me in class, and I will see you guys soon.